As dawn broke on a humid August morning, the once peaceful shores of North Carolina were met with a storm unlike any they had seen in years. Tropical Storm Debby, a tempest born from the swirling Atlantic, had made its way up the coast, and with it came a force of nature that would test the resilience of the community. The storm's arrival was preceded by a chorus of warnings, flash flood alerts, wind advisories, and a call for all residents to brace themselves. Despite the ominous forecasts, the true impact of Debby was yet to be fully realized. As the storm rolled in, the sky darkened, and the wind began to howl through the trees. Nature seemed to be in a tumultuous frenzy. The coastal towns were the first to feel Debby's wrath. The usually tranquil beaches were now a battlefield of crashing waves and swirling sand. Roads that once served as pathways for morning joggers and weekend visitors were transformed into raging rivers. Homes and businesses braced themselves as the storm battered them with relentless rain and gusts that threatened to uproot even the strongest structures. Amidst the chaos, something incredible began to unfold. The storm, while fierce, brought out the best in the people of North Carolina. Neighbors who might have only exchanged brief nods before were now working side by side, sharing resources and offering comfort. Local businesses opened their doors to provide shelter and supplies to those in need. Volunteers with boats helped rescue stranded families, while others distributed food and blankets to the displaced. One particularly heartwarming story emerged from a small town in the midst of Debby's fury. An elderly woman, Mrs. Clara, who had lived through many storms but never one as fierce as this, found herself isolated in her home as floodwaters rose. A group of young volunteers, led by a college student named Sam, braved the dangerous conditions to reach her. Their determination and bravery not only saved Mrs. Clara, but also restored a sense of hope and solidarity in their community.